Ignition sequence start. Astronauts report it feels good. 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Liftoff. We have a liftoff. Tower cleared.
That's perfect.
We're here. We're live.
Oh,
Hello.
oh my.
Welcome to the Rocketbook Back to School live stream.
Happy back to school.
Look at here we are in the new Rocketbook HQ. This is the first live stream in the new Rocketbook HQ. Very exciting.
You can't see the people holding up the signs.
No, there's a throng of fans out
It's like
there.
the Today Show out there.
But let's
I
get,
got injured on the way in.
let's get into it. The Rocketbook Back to School live stream. I'm here with Joe and Jake, co-founders of Rocketbook.
And it's great to be here. You know, it's been a while since we've been students, but I feel like we are
great students. We were.
We're well suited for. We have very similar academic backgrounds. Both have technical degrees and went on to attend graduate school, business school, B school as we call it at business school.
Well, I mean, you have to. I mean, and then what? You didn't finish.
Oh well, I mean, it's not the traditional way.
Yeah,
but
you went to 1 year of business school. I mean, did you?
I transferred. I transferred.
I think we're getting a little off track.
School of Hard Knocks.
Let's transfer to which galaxy?
Let's keep this civil.
All right.
We'll get back to that later. But listen, we have a lot to cover today. We're going to talk about the all-new Rocketbook academic planner.
That was the big reveal.
That was amazing. We're going to talk about Rocketbook beacons, Rocketbook cloud cards, Rocketbook matrix, of course, some great features in the Rocketbook app. You know, all the great features in the app that we can use with these products. So let's jump right into it. We're going to start out with the brand new Rocketbook Academic Planner. And here to join us to talk about this is from our own product team, Sarita. Sarita, come on in.
Hello, hello.
Welcome.
So happy to be here.
Can you hear the applause?
I can. It's
Virtual
deafening.
applause.
Yeah.
Yes.
Can't even hear myself talk.
Locked-up
Thank
music?
you.
Oh,
Thank
no,
you.
that was actually just the video playing. Okay.
All right. Just in time for back to school.
Just in time. We just made that deadline.
Yeah.
Can't wait to hear a little bit more about.
Yeah, walk us through it. Here, you can take my
Yeah,
prop.
of course.
Why do we make this product?
Yeah. So we made the academic planner because we saw some great interest in our current planners, both the Panda Planner and the Fusion. We wanted to make something specifically for our student demographic. There's so many students out there that use Rocketbook products. We wanted something tailor-made just for them. You know, it's so important in today's age, especially the past year and a half, that school supplies have some sort of technical capabilities. So we took that same Rocketbook technology and put it into a student tailored.
That's cool. So if I was a business school student, would this be only good for like 1 year?
Oh, you know,
school?
if you're anyone other than Jake, you can use
Joe's
it.
misrepresenting- He's
misrepresenting
Oh,
my record.
so I could actually graduate with an MBA.
I just said I
and
went to
still have-
business school, and I went to business school, right? That is
Okay.
definitely true. I also went to Sloan, too.
You
I
visited
I
several
visited
times while I
once,
was there, yes.
But Sarita, tell the audience, you guys talked to a whole bunch of teachers and students when you were designing this, and maybe walk us through some of the great templates and patterns that you have in here to keep yourself organized and on track.
Yeah, you know, when we were designing this, we thought to ourselves, who knows their students best? And it's really teachers. So we took teacher feedback and we directly incorporated that into all of the templates. So every single template, all of the 13 different page types that you see in this notebook were directly affected by teacher input.
Brilliant.
So we have
Well, tell us about them.
like mission control on your very first page. This is sort of your day-to-day to-do list. What are you excited about? What are you looking forward to? Keeping track of that ongoing to-do list. You see your checklist on the side there.
And I feel like that's a first page for a reason, right? Like that is your mission control. Every time you open your notebook, you get to look at that, what's going on today, and what you need to get done.
Top of mind. Yep, it's always right there, front facing. You go into some class schedule pages and a project tracker, making sure that all of your projects are right on track. You're keeping track of all of your deadlines. There are 3 monthly templates as well as 5 weekly templates. Keeping track of sort of your bird's eye view of the month, and then diving down into your weekly, day by day, what are your assignments, what are your important items, what are the activities that you have going on for the week. And really there's just something for everybody in here.
When I was a student, which I do remember, both of my schools, I remember having like a couple a couple weeks ahead of time window that I was always looking at, because that's when your assignments are due or projects are due. Yeah, I mean, we have the multi-month view as well for the whole semester, but having a couple weeks ahead of time was always helpful to me.
Yeah.
Did you have a student planner?
Yeah, I absolutely had a student planner. I even like sort of custom made my own sometimes. And yeah, I just like, it's fantastic to actually have a student planner that you can use over and over and have like a look at what you've got going on this week, next week, wipe off what was last week and reuse it over and
It's
over.
a student planner for the 21st century, not the 20th century when Joe and I went to school.
We do have a feature in the app called Smart Lists, and that works with the mission control page. Is that correct?
It does. It works with that first page that you see there, so that ongoing day-to-day to-do list. You can upload that directly to your app. You can create a smart list, and you can check them off digitally in the Rocketbook app.
And that page automatically generates a smart list. And then even on the freeform note-taking pages, you can actually do freeform smart lists where you draw a little box. It automatically creates a list inside the app. So if you wanted to make a list of assets and liabilities, for example, in an accounting course or economics course, whatever course they teach that in, it's perfect for that because it does create a to-do list inside the app.
That is so powerful.
Yeah.
And another place that shows up is on our monthly spreads. You have 3 of these full month spreads. And on that right-hand side, you can write out your goals for your month. Something that teachers directly asked for was some goal setting features for students to think about what do they want to accomplish this month in school. So you can upload those directly to your app and check them off as you go.
It's pretty awesome. So the academic planner is currently available right now on Amazon.com, on GetRocketbook.com. We've actually been available for a couple weeks, so we would love to hear. We have a link up here. So go to this link if you'd like to join the live stream, if you'd like to ask us a question, if you'd like to make a comment. We would love to hear from a teacher maybe who has already used the Rocketbook Academic Planner and can kind of share their experience with it so far. So check out that link, join us live, and we're hoping to hear from everybody. There we go. There's the link there. Also, we do have a giveaway going on for teachers. So if you're a teacher, what you want to do is you want to join our Rocketbook teacher Facebook group, which is facebook.com/groups/Rocketbook teachers. There you go, the link on the screen. So join that group, enter to win a Rocketbook teacher giveaway, which we'll have a little bit more information about later on. But why don't we move on to the next product? Thank you so much, Sarita. That was incredible.
Thank you.
Thanks for stopping by, Sarita.
Yeah, no, and also I'm so glad that we have a giveaway for teachers going on, because it was actually from teachers for years that we've heard that we should make a student planner.
Absolutely.
So super excited that we're finally launching
And
it.
we're still hearing some more feedback from teachers. They're asking when's the teacher
they want a teacher
coming?
planner. I know.
Of course,
That's great.
of course.
Hey.
But keep the feedback coming. We're always listening.
That's how we
Right.
generate new products. Absolutely.
So next thing we're going to talk about is Rocketbook beacons. Because
All right.
what classroom isn't complete without a whiteboard? And what whiteboard isn't complete without Rocketbook beacons?
Here.
So Joe,
Well, the idea here is that your ordinary whiteboard is white boring, right? So place these restickable beacons on each of the 4 corners of your whiteboard. And imagine just using the Rocketbook app, it color pops and auto crops your whiteboard to blast it into cyberspace. And that way you can also capture and organize all of your notes. I mean, think about it. A teacher is writing notes up on a whiteboard. Why take notes over? Just take a picture of it, right? Using Rocketboard technology or Rocketbook beacons technology.
Yeah, and we were big fans of this while we were all working from home, because we were able to instantly blast our whiteboards onto Slack channels, instantly organize it into our drives as well.
And even broadcast it.
Yeah,
Live
how about
broadcast, yeah. And if you don't know, there's also the Snapcast feature, which actually works on our notebooks as well, but it was designed to work with Rocketbook beacons. Gives you the ability to live broadcast your whiteboard. We can do a quick demo here, but you go into Snapcast mode on the app, you get a custom URL just for you that you can share over email or text message, whatever you want to do, and then it simply broadcast your whiteboard live. So I'll do a little test here. So let me
Yeah,
do
that
one.
is live right now. That link right there is live.
Yeah. So let me step back. Let me see if I can get the camera angle right. I don't know if we practiced this enough times here. So let's see. So take this. Oh. There we go. Wait for it. Man, it's hard to get the angle without. There we go. Probably can't see the screen. So that's a live update there, and then.
Watch it. Pop something in there.
Thank you for putting the sketch stone on.
No, that was Dylan.
Nice
That's
work,
Dylan.
yeah.
Nothing.
All right, so
So well organized here.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. Yeah. Really. We put a
Dummy-proof.
lot of planning goes into these
Okay.
live streams. So then.
So we're going to scan that. And now let's watch. This is a live URL that we're looking at. Let's make sure that pops up. It refreshes.
All right.
And
There it is.
There it is.
Fantastic.
Every few
There it
seconds it
is. So-
refreshes. So,
So the idea here is, I mean, you could use a smart whiteboard, one of these digital apparatuses that could cost thousands and thousands of dollars, or just get some Rocketbook beacons, throw them on your whiteboard. Now you're saving your whiteboard. You're sharing it with others who may be across the earth. You name it. Yep.
Yeah, I remember at the time they said we were disrupting $1 billion industry with a $15 set of stickers.
Oh man, that's a great one.
But they are more than stickers. They're these three-dimensional restickable beacons. You can take them off one whiteboard, put them on another. It's a fantastic problem. Very popular with teachers as well.
speaking of, don't take our word for it. I think we're going to, do we have a tip from a teacher, or do we take a live call? We're going to take a live call right now.
All right,
Let's
our
bring in our
first
first
live call.
caller of the day. Oh, it's Jake Reeves.
Jake Reeves.
Hey,
Hey.
the other Jake.
Other Jake, yeah.
How you doing, Jake?
No, this is awesome. I'm looking at my beacon right now on my whiteboard and love the academic planner. I just wanted to say really good job on that one. Not that the other ones aren't good, but definitely my favorite templated notebook you guys have put out so far.
Thanks so much.
Wow,
That's
thank you.
awesome.
It means a
Thanks,
lot.
Jake.
Thank you.
Love your videos. Love your reviews. Good to see you again.
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah, thank you. And do you have a use for it, Jake? The academic planner?
Yeah, definitely. Like I was saying, I think of all of the different templates you've come up with so far, this one, every single one of the ones that you have in there is directly applicable to what I do. So
Awesome.
Yeah.
Yeah. And if anyone doesn't know, we do have the Panda Planner as well, which is a more highly designed planner that has goal setting organization as well
Habit
as
tracking.
habit tracking
Yep.
and things
Yeah.
like that. Whereas the academic planner was custom made just for high school, middle school, and college students to organize their assignments in their semesters.
I think we have a comment on the screen here. Jake, for anybody who's watching who doesn't know, Jake Reeves does a fantastic YouTube channel where he reviews a lot of products, including Rocketbook products. Always fair and very honest. Jake, we appreciate that. It's always great to see you. Thanks so much for calling in.
no problem. Thanks, guys.
See you
Thank
soon.
Jake.
Do we have a tip from a teacher? We're talking about with a Beacons remote teaching Snapcast demo. We want to share that.
Hi, I'm Jacob Landrum. I'm the theater teacher here at River Road Middle School in Amarillo, Texas, and this is how I do Snapcast and Google Meets at the same time to teach some of my distance learners some things I want them to watch and be able to ask questions. So the first thing I do is I start a Google Meets, get them all in there, and then I start sharing my screen and push out the link to my Snapcast using the Rocketbook app. So I have my phone set up like this. If you have a more elegant tripod, that's fine too. And so as it's scanning, I have my basic layout here, and then I'm just going to take a different pen and just show how I'd have my actors come in and off the screen, or off the stage, stuff like that. You could use this in a lot of variations, like if you're in geography, or if you're doing any kind of live math, and what's cool is that they can see what I'm writing, and then if they're in the meets, they can still hear what I'm saying. So this makes it good for everybody, and Snapcast constantly updates. And then once you're done, you can go ahead and just upload all of those snaps, or the most important ones that show your finished product, onto your Google Classroom.
Wow, I love that.
That was awesome.
I love seeing how real people
Yeah.
are changing the world, changing minds out there using some simple Rocketbook products.
Yeah, and a box of tissues. That was amazing. I had seen that video. It's so clever.
That was really
It is
cool.
great application of Snapcast using the. Was that also another Jacob?
I think that was the teacher's first name was Jacob, I believe. Yeah. So
Yeah.
it's a very
Wow,
full day of Jacob right now.
It's raining Jakes here. Raining
So
Jakes.
before we move on from Beacons, quick reminder, they're available on Amazon.com, on GetRocketbook.com. And don't forget, we've got this link up here if you want to join us live. We're hoping to have some more folks call in live and take some questions and say hello.
Let's get to the students.
Do we have anyone not named Jake?
Yeah, we welcome all folks, Jakes or non-Jakes.
No,
included.
we don't discriminate.
No. And don't forget about
We don't Jake discriminate, right?
the teacher giveaway on our Facebook page. That's facebook.com/groups/Rocketbook Teachers. Make sure you join that group if you're a teacher and enter the giveaway, and we'll have a little bit more info on that later on. So unless we have a call-in, we are going to move on to Rocketbook Cloud
Oh
Cards.
man, I'm so glad that
New
we
favorite.
made it to the cloud. It's a big favorite,
Yeah.
big favorite. Yeah, we designed cloud cards initially for the classic index card application for memorization and things like that. things like that. Learning new languages, perfect for. Joe and I became very big fans of just having a stack on our desk. Great for short form notes, you know, during a quick call or something like that. You grab one, scan it, quick to erase, things like that. Unbound.
They're all over my desk. I almost use them like sticky notes, if you will. They're not sticky yet, but man, I love like just having all of my to-dos on one thing, and then I can wipe it off, you know, reuse it, etc. I can I love hey, do you remember back when we were getting ready for Shark Tank? It just reminds me of those days when we had a stack of flashcards, and we'd have the questions that a shark could ask us, like, tell us about your competition. How much does this product cost?
Do you have any patents? How much revenue have you done? Yeah,
you
had to know everything.
We should just walk around quizzing each other with these, and it's amazing. And that inspired a really interesting part of the app that we made to work just with cloud cards, which is quiz mode. So, you know, after you scan in, you know, dozens or hundreds of, let's say, your Spanish vocabulary words, instead of having to carry these around with you, and here you go. Here's a history one. November 5th, 1955.
Is that when is that the flux capacitor was in there?
Yeah, when Marty McFly goes back in
really?
time. That's right. That's right. So just scan these in, and then you can leave these behind when you're on the go, on the bus, you name it, and just a tap of the screen, and you're flipping your cards and quizzing yourself so you can get ready for that exam.
And I got so excited I jumped right into it. But on the front is the classic index card pattern with a a blue line and a red line on top, and on the back.
Classic dot grid. Classic dot grid.
It's actually not a classic dot grid. I think
yes.
People refer to it as the Epstein dot grid. It's a little more dynamic than that. Great for diagrams as well as writing. Scan both sides in. There's a unique code on the corner of every cloud card that you get, and that helps study mode organize it and create that virtual quiz inside the app. Super powerful.
So if they use the Epstein dot grid, will they also not graduate?
I told you that's not fair, because I feel like it did graduate in some sense of the word.
We'd love to hear from anybody out there. How do you use cloud cards? Has it been effective when you're studying? Hit up this link at the top of the screen. Come join us live. And of course, cloud cards available on Amazon in a 40 or an 80 pack.
Yep.
And also available on GetRocketbook.com.
Yeah, if you get the 80 pack, you get black ones and green ones.
Yes. The 80 pack does come with black ones and green ones. That's correct.
That's exciting.
Cool. Jake, I know another product that's near and dear to your heart is the Rocketbook Matrix.
Oh yeah, do we have a Rocketbook Matrix?
I don't have one handy actually, but
easy enough to describe. Rocketbook Matrix is it's graph paper notebook, and it's it's your classic graph paper design, except it's a hybrid where you can make big blocks and small blocks. I wish I had a demo, but maybe Dylan has something that he can stream on there. But I always found it great, obviously for any math course, but also construction. If you're in college, maybe going for construction management, and architecture and things
interior
like that.
Design.
Yes, interior design. That's one of Joe's hobbies.
I'm great at it.
Yes, thank you. And much like the academic planner, there's also a ruler on the inside cover, which is useful, both imperial on one side and metric on the other. So it's international, I guess. And also a number of other features inside the Rocketbook Matrix. Like Michael said, it is near and dear to my heart because I went through a lot of graph paper when I was learning engineering.
Absolutely. It's great for STEM students. It's great for anyone who wants to diagram really nearly anything.
Absolutely, yeah. And just a reminder, if you're a teacher, we'd love for you to join our Facebook group. That's facebook.com/groups/Rocketbook Teachers. A little bit more info on a giveaway happening there. And, we'd love to have you join us live. So there's a link at the top of the screen here. Give us a call. Let us know what you think about your Rocketbook products. If you have any questions for us, we'd love to hear from you. In the meantime, we're going to move away from the physical products and move to the digital product.
Yeah, because we haven't given enough
attention.
We have
a special guest with us from the digital product team. We have Anna, who's going to talk about some amazing Rocketbook app features that are useful to both students and teachers.
Welcome, Anna.
Great to be here.
It's great to be in our new office where we just yell across the office, hey, come on over.
So I live in the digital space anyway, so being in person, whatever.
Thanks for beaming into the real world for a little while.
Yeah. So to walk us through some of the unique digital features that people may not know that the Rocketbook app has inside of it.
Awesome. Yeah. So the Rocketbook app's been really evolving over these past few years, and we're really excited to show some new features like smart titles, or as we say in Boston, smart titles.
Yeah.
And the smart titles feature is really, it comes to life with the OCR technology you see in the app, and it's really highlighted by those 2 hashtags you see. So on the top of our list here, we have back to school shopping. The way to activate this is before you do anything, you want to turn on that OCR feature in the app for smart titles. Otherwise, you can't use it and you can't recognize what you're writing on the page. So once we get that turned on and we scan our notes and we send that off to a destination, let's send it off to our Google Drive destination right here, and it starts transcribing for us, and there's the title that we wrote automatically put into the app. It's really cool.
It's huge. Yeah, I'm gonna go out on a limb and say it's the most useful Rocketbook feature that I've seen, because it helps you organize. Because if you just send off a PDF and it has some random timestamp on it, it's hard to find even with our search function.
Absolutely.
But then you name it with the smart titles, but also works on whiteboards as well.
And I think the best part about this is that the title translates over to whatever destination that you send it to. So that title stays, consistent throughout everything, just making it fast and much more efficient to use.
I love it. And why scan it in and then have to use your device to type in the title? I mean, just control the internet with your pen, if you will.
Yeah,
Just
yeah.
get it done.
It's a fun feature to use. It's very magical.
Exactly.
That's how I would describe that feature.
I think it's genius titles. I think we could rename it.
Okay.
Well, another really genius feature of the app is actually the merge feature. And this is a great way to organize, provide more organization in the Rocketbook app, which is what we've heard as a request from a lot of our Rocketbook app users. And a way to get this started is just by selecting these scans. And we're going to select 2 scans right here, there's 2 weekly tracker pages. And once we, highlight both of these pages, you'll see that merge feature at the bottom of the screen becomes highlighted, and you're able to merge them. You can delete those old pages if you want. You don't have to save them for the sake of this, bundling process. But once you confirm it, you can send it off to destination. Again, we're going to send it to our Google Drive location. And, renaming it as usual, because you want to be a bit more organized in that default Rocketbook title. And once it gets sent off, we will see it come together as one continuous merged scan. It's all bundled, it's all put together. It just makes it easier to organize and keep track of things, take care of all your notes. And again, once it gets sent to your destination, then you see those scans bundled together, and it just keeps everything organized and keeps it all cool.
It's awesome. Yeah, I mean, the Rocketbook app is really, at this point, it's jam-packed full of features that are just designed to be intelligent handwriting features. So anyone who writes by hand, whether it's in a planner or in a notebook, there's so many features inside of it that can really just turbocharge that experience of getting the analog page off to the digital world.
I think that merge feature too, it's a great example of, that's a feature a lot of customers have been asking for years. We get emails at hello@getrocketbook.com saying, hey, I'd love to combine 2 scans. Is there a way to combine 2 scans? So, our customer happiness team talked to the product team and said, can we make this happen? And the product team has always delivered a great feature that, it's something that customers have been asking for a long time. So a really, really great job by the team there.
Yeah, absolutely. Sometimes it's the little things. Just putting 2 pages together is so helpful.
Absolutely.
And it's kind of a combination where you have like Michael and your team always listening to the customers, passing that information over to Anna and her team, and then working together to respond to those customers. And Anna as well, and the rest of the product team trying to think of new products that maybe the customers haven't even thought of to make their lives easier. That's what we spend our days geeking out about every day.
Absolutely. Well, thanks so much, Anna. There's some
Yeah.
great features.
Thanks, Anna.
Make sure you get to have that free Rocketbook app downloaded on your device. And looks like we may have a caller. So let's see who we have here next.
Wait a minute, what's going on here?
That's not a caller.
Is this just a
Is that
virtual
Michael?
yearbook?
Is that Michael Graney?
I think I see Jake Epstein and Joe Lemaine there too. Some nice yearbook photos. We really are going back to school here, aren't we?
Looks like
Yeah,
we're in a
I think
band.
that's my high school
90s
photo.
band.
Mom.
Amazing.
Okay, so that was not a caller, but a wonderful trick played on us by Dylan. So thank you for that, Dylan.
Yes. Felt good.
Do we have a cloud card tip here? We're going to go through a cloud card tip.
Hi, I'm Jason, a student at Ohio State University. I like using flashcards to study for exams, but I often lose them by the time finals roll around. Cloud cards are amazing because I upload everything using the Rocketbook app, and then I can study on the go and not have to worry about losing anything by the time finals come around a few weeks later. I bought 180 pack, and because they're reusable, saved me hundreds of traditional note cards. They've been great.
Awesome. That was a good tip. Glad you
Yeah, that was a nice endorsement for cloud cards.
Yeah.
Using the study mode.
Ohio State is a rival of Purdue,
Was
but
that right?
in
Nonetheless,
It's a classic
American football. Yeah. So we're big sports people here.
So a couple reminders, the Academic Planner, Rocketbook Academic Planner, our newest product, currently available on GetRocketbook.com, on Amazon. This was designed essentially by teachers. This is what we want our students to have. So make sure to check out the Rocketbook Academic Planner. Let us know what you think. Available on Amazon and on GetRocketbook.com. Rocketbook beacons, same places. You know where to find them. Rocketbook cloud cards, the Rocketbook Matrix, plus so many other great Rocketbook products, all available on our website and on Amazon.
And the planner's available in 4 different colors. Is that right?
Yes, the Academic Planner is available in 4 colors. It comes in letter size, the standard 8.5 by 11 size.
Which is always our most popular size for students anyway.
Yep.
So it just made sense.
Absolutely, yep. Looks like we have another caller. Let's bring the caller in.
Hey guys, I was wondering if I could use the Academic Planner for multiple months at a time.
This guy looks familiar.
Yeah.
No, I'm actually a student at Boston College.
Hey, fellow Eagle. That's where I went to grad school.
Oh my God! Did you also not graduate from Boston College?
It's still my first semester, so we'll see how it goes.
Oh yeah.
Okay.
Well,
Multiple months at a time, yes.
yeah, absolutely. I mean, the academic planner is actually designed to be used for years of academic use. So you can use all the planning functionality essentially as a loop. So you go through the weeks and the months, and then you start over. And it's designed to have just enough to get you through the appropriate window for whether it's 1 semester or the set of weeks ahead of you, to make sure that you can organize and prepare for everything that you need.
And if you think about how much maybe your parents have spent on school, just a little bit more to help make sure you ace your classes and stay organized, it's a no-brainer.
I also love planning out my entire semesters in advance. Is that something I can do with this notebook?
I don't see why not. That's amazing that you get that
Yeah,
organized.
yeah, well,
Have you ever thought about taking a break and maybe going to hit a party?
They don't do that at BC. Well, thanks so much, Peter. It's great to hear from you.
Yes.
Thanks so much, guys.
Yeah, good luck this semester.
Yeah, good luck. Okay, great.
I think you'll do just fine.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
He's a bright young man,
Yeah.
very bright young man.
Yeah.
Okay, a few more reminders. Let's talk about this giveaway we've been teasing all call here. So head over to facebook.com/group/Rocketbook Teachers if you're a teacher and join that group. We've got a giveaway for teachers. Now, we're going to announce the winner of this giveaway. We have 2 teacher office hours coming up. The first one is Thursday, September 9th, which I believe is tomorrow at 4 p.m. Eastern. So we'll be doing a live office hours with teachers. Second one, the following Thursday, the 16th, also 4 p.m. Eastern. Tomorrow, we're going to be talking about the academic planner. And next week, we're going to be talking about the ThinkBoard X.
Ooh, man.
Haven't talked about
Haven't
ThinkBoard X in a little
talked
while.
about that
Competing with the Apple event too.
Exactly.
So I'll go head to head with the Apple event with ThinkBoard X. All right.
So yeah, we've got a caller. So let's bring a caller in. Hey, Sam.
Hi.
Hi, Sam.
Super surreal. I've been a big fan of y'all, especially since I watched you guys on Shark Tank. But I'm going to get to the questions. I am big on anatomy. I don't know if you can see all the models back here. But a lot of that is studying the actual like pictures and labeling and stuff like that. And I kind of tried to do my own little craft project and scan in some like cutout pictures on the cloud cards that wasn't super successful, but black and white actually seemed to work pretty well. So I was wondering if maybe and I understand that you could probably just integrate it into OneNote or something like that, add pictures in there. But I was wondering if there was a feature where you could do both, or like add the pictures in there somehow.
That's an interesting idea. So we've thought about the idea of like a photo mode where you can essentially mix in photos from the camera like inside of your notes or cloud card scans, and then compile them all into the same PDF or whatever, and then send them off into a cloud destination. I don't know if that would address exactly what you're looking for, because were you looking to use the study mode on the cloud cards?
Yeah, I do really like that. But if there was just, I think having it all in one place really helps. I have like really bad ADHD, and I can say Rocketbook has saved my life with that. I don't know how many times. So having it all in one place is super helpful.
Yeah, we love hearing that, and we've heard that from other teachers and parents as well. And so we're glad that we could help. Your anatomy hobby here. Are you a medical student or what's
Yes,
happening?
I'm studying physical therapy.
Awesome.
Oh, amazing.
Very cool.
Yeah. I don't know if you can see it, but this was the best that I could get with the cloud card and the scanning the picture.
Wow,
But
that's pretty good.
good.
Amazing.
Yeah, that's pretty good. Yeah, and so how would that feature work in your mind, just very briefly?
I mean, pretty much just the way I showed it. So just being able to scan in an image, or almost like when you guys have the like in one of the settings where it's like you're scanning color pens or the black pens, maybe a feature for actually like scanning a photo. But just the same way like the study mode works, you just put the definition on the back and then you're able to scan the picture on the front.
Yeah, we do a fair amount of like image processing, and we use these a set of filters basically that we've really optimized to make the whites white and the colors truly pop when the content is writing by hand, when it's handwriting, etc. So if you throw like a photograph in there, our filters aren't really optimized for that. But it's by talking with people like you, when we hear about like use cases we haven't thought of, where we might start thinking about, all right, let's make an adjustment, make it a little bit more flexible for some folks. So we'll have to think about that.
Or maybe even just have like being able to, and you can probably do this on OneNote at some point, but even being able to just insert a picture into the Rocketbook app and then assign the definition on one of the cloud cards to that photo and be able to use it in study mode. I'm not a technology person, so I don't know if that makes sense.
Well, luckily we have a lot of those technology folks.
Taking copious notes.
But also a great place to go would be ideas.getrocketbook.com. That's where a lot of the Rocketbook app feature ideas, a lot of product ideas come from. We monitor that. We love hearing from our customers at ideas.getrocketbook.com. Let us know what you're thinking. Upvote ideas that are already there that you like. We love hearing new ideas. So thank you so much, Sam. This is great. And good luck with physical therapy.
Yeah, thank you, Sam.
You're awesome. Thanks, Sam.
I think we might have another caller. Yeah, why don't we bring another caller in?
We're not getting our visual cues from Dylan. So let's wait a second.
Looks like Vidya's here.
Oh,
potentially.
Well, all right, maybe not.
Maybe not. Okay, yeah. We'll try to get. We'll work on getting Vidya in here pretty soon.
Everything's a little bumpy in our new studio.
This is our first time here.
Yeah.
Being back in the office feels good though. I gotta say, it's really great. It's really great, and this is a great space. And nothing like September in Boston to feel like back. It's like back to school season.
Oh yeah.
If anyone's in Boston, see if you can like figure out where we are and maybe pop in for a visit and a free Rocketbook. What did I just do?
Awesome.
We would make that happen if that actually we can make that happen for sure. I did see a couple questions asking about an executive size academic planner. So right now we don't have a plan for an executive size academic planner, but once again, why don't you check out ideas.getrocketbook.com. Let us know that you want to see an executive size. Go there, have your friends upvoted. If we got enough traction, it could be something that's in our pipeline pretty soon.
Our product team is always looking at ideas.getrocketbook.com, and so many of them have turned into the products that we've been talking about today, like index cards, like Rocketbook beacons, and some about to be announced and launched pretty soon too.
Looks like we have audio. It sounds like it looks like.
Hello.
Hello. You made it.
Hi, a big Rocketbook fan here. Thank you so much for all the amazing products, especially like the Fusion and the cloud cards.
Glad to hear it. Yeah,
thank you so much.
Like I said, we're big fans of both of those, but cloud cards that's been like our product of 2021.
Now, how do you use them, or what type of work or school do you do?
So I am a yoga teacher. What I do with the cloud cards is I draw the stick figure illustration of how to get in and get out of a pose on one side. And on the back side, I actually, the dotted grid is very helpful for that. And on the back side, I write about the benefits of it and how can you modify the pose if you have, like, say, knee pain or shoulder pain. So what kind of modification? So those cards, when I upload into my Google Drive, it's very easy for me to share with my students.
Oh, wow.
Namaste.
That's a great use
awesome.
case.
Yeah,
That's
it is.
amazing.
It is. Is it possible? Could you shuffle them and just like pick one at random and just go into that pose?
That'd be a weird flow.
What a great flow.
That'd be a
The
tough
shuffle
flow.
flow. What do you think,
Yeah.
Sarita? Sarita, who you saw on our product team, is also a yoga instructor.
Yeah,
Definitely.
they get excited. Pick a random card and let's see how we do the pose. Yeah.
I
Kids
love
get
that.
excited. So
That's
I
great.
had
Thank you
a
for sharing that.
question, guys, if that's okay.
Yeah, please.
Yeah, please.
So one thing about the products, right? Like I saw a notebook of late that had a magnetic enclosure instead of like the spiral binding. So it will have a magnetic stick on to the, the binder or the spine of the notebook, and then you can rearrange it at will without the spiral. Do you think we could do Rocketbook pages like that? Like especially the orbit page backs, right? Like if they come with the magnetic spine which can stick to the notebook instead of like the punching holes and doing a spiral, that would be amazing to mix and match and create notebooks that suit your profile.
I love that idea because we do have, we have gone our first foray into a modular product, as you mentioned, is the Rocketbook Orbit and Axis products, which have page packs which can come out in and out. I think what you're saying is be able to shuffle around the pages at will. I think the product that you might be referring to is Reconnect, if I remember.
Yeah.
I tried using that myself personally, the actual taking in and taking out, and they kind of got ruffled on the inside, so I didn't love the way that was designed. In theory, I loved it. In practice, I didn't personally love it. However, the idea of doing even much more modularity is something that we've been talking a lot about recently, and we've got some ideas in our labs. I don't know if you want to say a little bit more to that.
Yeah, no, I'm glad that you brought it up. It's very top of mind for us in the labs as far as how you can take pages in and out of the page packs that go into Orbit and Axis, and we do have some solutions that we're working on for that are super exciting, as well as maybe even next year, just to tease it, something that's perhaps home printable, and so you could make your own designs at home. So that would be the ultimate in.
You said too much, Jake. That's just too much. Yeah.
Man. Gotta get a muzzle on.
The point is that the lawyers are coming. A lot of good ideas are in work, and
please.
We haven't really talked about the Orbit yet, but the Rocketbook Orbit is currently available on both our website and on Amazon.
Crushing it on Amazon. 4.7 stars on that Orbit.
4.8.
4.8 stars.
4.8 stars on Amazon.
Yeah.
Rocketbook Orbit. You can see here, Rocketbook Axis not available to the public yet. That was a Kickstarter product from earlier this year, and we're going to deliver to our Kickstarter backers this November, and it will be available to the general public in 2022, I believe.
Yes.
Stay tuned.
Stay tuned. Some really cool modular products coming. So, well, Vidya, thank you so much for calling in and asking a question and for sharing your cloud card use case. It's really cool.
Yeah, thank you.
Thank you so much.
Have a great day.
All right. So I think what we're going to do is we're going to do one more reminder about that Rocketbook teachers contest we're hosting here. So once again, that Facebook page is facebook.com/group/RocketbookTeachers. We've got 2 virtual office hours coming up. One of them is tomorrow. You see that right there, 4 o'clock Eastern. We're going to be talking about the academic planner. Next Thursday, the 16th, 4 p.m. Eastern, we're going to be talking about the ThinkBoard X. Yes.
So,
which will also work with the iPhone 13, which will be announced.
That is not what the giveaway is. So please, let's forget that. But any parting thoughts, Joe and Jake? What a great live stream this was. It's so great to hear from everybody.
Yeah, absolutely.
I just can't wait for all of the students and teachers here to make use of the academic planner and crush it this year and have an amazing year back to school. And hopefully we'll all stay back to school.
Yes.
Yep.
Study hard, and you might end up in a astronaut costume, hawking notebooks
with half of an MBA.
Yeah, exactly. 1.5 between us. That's not bad.
Well, thanks everybody for tuning in. Have a great school year, and we'll see you next time.